You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, investing in you.
Victor the lead!
The box, headed by McQuaid, and in they score!
The Braves get it back, quick shot, and a score for Canandaigua! Wide open for Ozzie, he gets it, touchdown McQuaid! Punch, counter punch! Another shot and a goal!
Dribble handoff to Shatters. What do you think? Bang, brings heaven, let's see, they shoot it, score!
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Good evening and welcome to the Varsity Sports Media Network. Coming to you live from Canandaigua Academy on the campus of Canandaigua High School. We have a Section 5 Class C boys semifinal doubleheader for you. First matchup features the second-seeded Wayne High School Eagles against the Honeoye Falls Lima Cougars. They are the third seed, and we are underway with the opening face-off. It was Drew Angelo for HFL against Avery Bustamante for the Wayne Eagles. Wayne wearing the white jerseys with the black numbers, and HFL easy to spot with the black jerseys, black shorts, and gold numbers, and they win the opening draw, and they'll have the first possession here in the first quarter of this Section 5 quarterfinal. HFL with a record of 9-8 overall. They are the defending Class C champions, while the Wayne Eagles have a record of 12-5. And they are seeking their first ever sectional title in 2022. And the Wayne with the possession here, that's number 20, Chase Perryman. He's the leading scorer for the Cougars with 48 goals on the year. He is a sophomore attackman, but he's way out near the midfield line, and he's being matched up against the long stick for Wayne. That's Aiden Sullivan. And there's a shot and a goal on the first shot of the game by Chase Perryman, and the Cougars take a 1-0 lead. And here's the replay. You see Perryman with the stick in the left hand matched up, and he just winds up for the left-handed shot that beats the Wayne goaltender. And that is a junior, Dylan Cohen, getting the starting goal for Wayne. The starting goalie for Honeoye Falls is Trevor Reese. He's a junior. And Honeoye Falls wins the draw again. Drew Angelo is a excellent face-off specialist. He's a sophomore, has won 76% of the face-offs that he's taken, which is a pretty gaudy number. And HFL, a little bit of a rebuilding season for them with a 9-8 record, but they play a difficult Monroe County heavy schedule. And they advanced to the semifinals with a pretty easy victory over Brockport. 15-0 was the final score in that one. Wayne, as the second seed, advanced with a similarly easy win over Batavia Notre Dame. That final score was 18-2. Carrying the ball right now, David Brassey for the Cougars. Ball is loose. Still loose on the far side. Battling for it is Matthew Brassey. And finally scooped up by the Cougars. Number 3 is Quinn Kaleborn. And number 20 with the ball in his stick is Perriman. We saw him score earlier. He redirects it. There's a shot by number 45. That's Patrick Donahoe that sails wide and out of play with 9:43 to go. 1-0 is our score, and a goal by Chase Perryman, who is a player to watch for the Cougars. Behind the goal, that's David Brassey. There's another shot up top by Donahoe that sails wide. Backing up appropriately, though, is David Brassey, senior midfielder for the Cougars. He has it now on the restart. Will Sweeney, number 19, guards him. There's a pass out top to Donahoe, and here's Perryman again. Perryman matched up against the long stick. Number 15. There's a shot that hits the post. That was David Brassey with the shot. It went off the right post, and the ball is loose, and Alex Garrow tried to gain possession for Wayne, but not able to hold on to it as it goes out of bounds on the near side as Honeoye Falls. Lima will extend its possession. No shot clock in high school lacrosse. They play 4 12-minute quarters. And good ball movement there by the Cougars, and there's a nice save by Dylan Cohen that time. There's another shot up top and a goal. Another goal for Perryman, who makes it 2-0. And that is goal number 50 on the season for Perryman with 8:55 to go in the first quarter. There you see the pass up top, left-handed shot, and that eludes Cohen for the second goal.
For HFL, number 20, Chase Perryman. The assist, number 15, David Brassey.
David Brassey was the one who provided the pass from behind the goal to set up Perryman for his second goal of the game. This will be Drew Angelo again on the face-off. And we have a early movement there by Avery Bustamante, the Wayne face-off specialist, and it's another win for HFL, so they'll have possession yet again here. So that's going to be an issue tonight for Wayne. They're going to have their hands full at the face-off line, as Angelo, as we mentioned, a 76% face-off winning percentage. Here's Perryman again, marked by the long stick there. Jared Gamels, number 15 for the Eagles. Ball is loose again. And now they throw it away, and Wayne will finally get possession of the ball here with almost 4 minutes gone by in this opening quarter. Alex Garrow, number 6, will have it on the restart for the Eagles, and he'll jog it up toward the midfield line. Number 22 for Wayne is P.J. Ostrowski, and the ball goes out of play, but Wayne's going to keep possession here as they try to clear it and get it into the offensive set. Wayne coached by Eric Carlson in his 7th season. He's a teacher in the Fairport School District, played collegiately at RIT, and he's a native of Penn Yan Academy, where they've won all kinds of Section 5 titles. So he has been surrounded by lacrosse his entire life. Good lacrosse, I might add. Alex Garrow's number 6, matched up against the short stick. And number 22 is Ostrowski, and number 23 is Nate Michelle, the leading scorer for the Eagles. There's a right-handed shot by number 3, Noah Means, and that is saved by Trevor Reese and kicked out of bounds. It'll be Eagles ball on the restart. Louis Profeta, number 2, will start things off for the Eagles here. This is Garrow, number 6. Stick in the left hand. That one goes through the stick of Ostrowski, but he's able to gather it in before it goes out of bounds. Profeta, that goes through the stick of Garrow again, but he's able to scoop it up. Matched up against the long stick there, Owen Smith for HFL. Here's a shot by number 3. That's deflected before it got to the goal, and it goes out of bounds. Nate Michelle was closest to it for Wayne as it went out of play. Noah Means, he's a senior midfielder for the Eagles, number 3. Headed to RIT next year to play for the Tigers, who will be competing for the national championship on Sunday, shooting for their 2nd straight national championship in Division III college lacrosse. Number 10 behind the goal is Caleb Glessing. And this is Ostrowski matched up against Owen Smith, the long stick for the Cougars. Good patience here by Wayne on their first possession of the game. However, they throw it away there, and it's scooped up by the long stick for HFL. That's Alex Zuber, number 25. Wayne gets it back, though, and Means unable to hold on to it. And finally, the long stick for HFL is there to scoop it up. That's number 19, Wyatt Huff, who generates that successful clear, and he gets it into the stick of Chase Perryman. Perryman with both goals here in the opening quarter for the Cougars. They lead it 2-0 with 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Cougars getting a fresh group of middies on the field. This is Alex Steinhoff, number 10. Gives it up for Quinn Kaleborn. Steinhoff matched up against the short stick, Ostrowski. Steinhoff with it. Tries to feed it inside. Let's see if they call that a pass or a shot. They're going to call it a pass, and it goes out of play, so it'll be Wayne Ball on the turnover. Noah Means, number 3, will get it on the restart for Wayne. He'll jog it up the center of the field. Three-quarter field ride here for the Cougars as Means gets it over the midfield line easily as he redirects it to Caleb Glessing. Good ball movement here. That's Michelle with it. The junior, Nate Michelle. He's got a younger brother, Mason Michelle, who's a freshman on the squad. Mason wears number 13. Alex Garrow, number 6. He's a sophomore midi. Sends it behind the goal. Tough pass and a behind the back shot and a goal for Nate Michelle. Wow, that was a exciting play by Michelle. Didn't look like he had any angle at all to shoot, but he goes behind the back and he produces the first goal of the game for the Eagles. Here's the pass. He was at a tough angle and just went behind the back, and he beats Trevor Reese. So that makes it 2-1 with 4:20 to play in the first quarter. And back at the face-off line, it'll be Drew Angelo for the Cougars against Avery Bustamante for Wayne. And Bustamante comes up with a ground ball, a face-off win for the Eagles. And he redirects it to Noah Means, who sets up the offense here for the Eagles. So it took about 4 minutes for the Eagles to get their first offensive possession of the game, but now they've settled in here and made this an interesting contest. This figures to be a pretty close game throughout. Both teams pretty evenly matched. We mentioned the Cougars are defending Class C champions. Here's Michelle again, low shot, and that eludes the goaltender for another goal for Nate Michelle, and that ties the score at 2 apiece. 3:39 to go in the first quarter.
Number 23, Nate Michelle, unassisted.
That comes 41 seconds after his other goal, so 2 quick goals there by Nate Michelle, and we are tied. Same 2 combatants at the face-off line. Drew Angelo, he wins, almost won it cleanly against Avery Bustamante. And the Cougars will get this possession. Number 45 is that's 15 rather. That's David Brassey. Yeah, number 22 is Matthew Brassey. Number 44 is Maydut Masuch. He is a native of the Sudan, number 44, so we'll keep an eye on him. He's had 9 goals on the season. This is David Brassey matched up against the long stick, number 8, Aiden Sullivan for Wayne. Ball is loose near the midfield line. We got a whistle and a turnover. They're going to award possession here to Wayne. Garrow on the restart for Wayne. Gives it up to Noah Means. Here's Garrow again. No shot clock, as we mentioned, in high school boys lacrosse. They do have stall warnings, though, that they put into place. And there's a pass inside and a shot and a save. Noah Means with the shot. And looks like someone stepped in the crease there for the Eagles, and that is the case, as HFL will look to clear it. Perryman gets it. Marked by the long stick immediately. That's Jared Gamble for Wayne, number 15. Behind the goal it goes for Quinn Kaleborn. Kaleborn marked by number 19, Will Sweeney for the Eagles. Here's Masuch, the native of the Sudan. And now number 15, David Brassey, little face dodge there against the long stick, Aiden Sullivan. There's a pass on the crease. It mishandled, and let's see who's going to get it. Ball is still loose on the right side of the crease. Masuch trying to rake it free, and now there's a foot race for it, and Masuch is going to scoop it up there for HFL to extend the possession for the Cougars. Minute and a half to play. Opening quarter, we're tied at 2. Section 5, Class C boys lacrosse action from Canandaigua Academy. Happy to have you with us on the Varsity Media Sports Network. This is Matthew Brassey, gives it up to Perryman, but he can't handle the pass. It goes out of play, and the Cougars turn it over. Both coaches mentioned beforehand that this game could come down to which team makes the fewest mistakes, which team is able to take care of the ball a little bit better, and the Cougars turn it over there, so we'll see if that results in a scoring chance here for Wayne. They'll have to clear it first there. This is Noah Means with it, number 3. Marked there by Quinn Kaleborn, the short stick for the Cougars. Behind the goal it goes. That's Profeta. Gives it up for Garrow. Mason Michelle on the field now, number 13 for the Eagles. Number 10 is Caleb Glessing with it. Here's Mason Michelle, 13. And now Ostrowski, number 20. That's his brother, actually. That's Ostrowski with the shot that sails high over the crossbar from the left side. 21 seconds left now in the quarter. Eagles likely to hold it here for one last shot. There's Profeta. Gives it up for Glessing. Glessing marked by the long stick. Under 10 to go now. See if they go to the goal. And the ball is loose on the turf. The Cougars come away with it, and that will end the first quarter of play with the score. Honeoye Falls Lima 2, Wayne 2. We will take a quick break here, and we'll be back with second quarter action on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today.
Welcome back to the Varsity Media Sports Network. Joe Seil with you for the semifinal action, Class C, Section 5, Boys Lacrosse from Canandaigua Academy, a beautiful facility here in Canandaigua, New York. And we are tied at 2 after one quarter of play. Chase Perryman with 2 goals for HFL, and Nate Michelle 2 goals for Wayne, and they are our players to watch coming into the game tonight. Perryman, the sophomore attackman for HFL, leads the team with 48 goals, 33 assists coming in. He had 4 goals and 3 assists in their quarterfinal win over Brockport. And Nate Michelle, who scored twice there for Wayne, he is the Eagles' leading scorer, 40 goals, 30 assists on the season. He had 3 goals and 2 assists against Geneva in an earlier win about a month ago, and also had 5 and 1 in a big win for Wayne against Penn Yan back last week, actually, May 17th. Here's the face-off to open the second quarter, and the ball's loose on the near side and finally retrieved by the Cougars as they switch sides here. The Cougars will be going from right to left now with the black jerseys. And that was a nice ground ball there for Angelo, the face-off specialist for the Cougars, number 24. Good ball movement here. That's number 22, Matthew Brassey, who will see a lot of time along with his brother David, who wears number 15. Perryman's number 20. He's the engineer of the offense, so to speak. And he's marked closely by the long stick for Wayne. That's Jared Gamble, number 15. There's a left-handed shot. A lot of mustard on that one by Perryman, but it sails high and over the crossbar. And the Cougars will retain possession here. This is David Brassey, number 15. Feeds it inside. Catch and shoot there by Donahoe. And I think that the goalkeeper, Dylan Cohen, got a foot on that one and steered it aside. Cohen with the start in goal. The Eagles have kind of split up their goalies this year. Freshman Logan Duval Schwarzenberg also played quite a bit for the Eagles this year. And there's a shot and a goal by Perryman again. He had a tough angle to shoot at there, but was able to knock that one home for his 3rd goal of the game to make it 3-2 in favor of HFL. Here you see the replay. He just ran past the defender and was able to shoot and score for his 3rd goal. An unassisted tally there for Chase Perryman, 51st goal of the year. And we're back at the face-off line. Avery Bustamante for the Eagles, who won 1 face-off in that opening quarter. Drew Angelo, the sophomore specialist for the Eagles. Now Bustamante comes up with a ground ball and a face-off win, but he loses possession as it's knocked out of his stick. And what's the call here? Yeah, I think we had a timeout charge to Wayne as Bustamante was in danger of turning the ball over there after the face-off win, so instead they called timeout. We'll take a quick break here, too. You're watching Section 5 Boys Lacrosse on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Arjulo over the middle. He's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later.
Going long, wide open for Rossi. He gets it. Rossi, foot raise, 10, 5, make it. Touchdown. Punch, power punch.
With a trickery, Ryder gets it back. Goes over the top for Haberman.
What a catch. Just Ross Simmons strips him. That's loose. And Ross Simmons is going to take this the other direction. Make it. Touchdown. Touchdown East.
Welcome back to the Varsity Media Sports Network. Joe Sile with you for the semifinal action. We have 2 games coming up here today. Following this semifinal matchup with Wayne and Honeoye Falls Lima, we'll have the top-seeded Palmac Red Raiders taking on the Geneva Panthers in the other semifinal game. And the winners will be back here on Tuesday to play for the Class C championship. That's a 7:30 start here at Canandaigua Academy. And as we mentioned, Honeoye Falls Lima advanced with a 15-0 win over Brockport earlier this week. And Wayne had a similarly easy time with Batavia Notre Dame in the first round, an 18-2 win for the Eagles. Wayne has the ball here coming out of the timeout. This is Alex Garrow, number 6 with it, marked by the long stick, Owen Smith for HFL, number 32. Behind the goal it goes. That's Nate Michelle. And now number 22 is P.J. Ostrowski. He makes a move on the long stick, shoots and scores. So P.J. Ostrowski with the goal, his 31st of the season. He is a sophomore midfielder for the Eagles. Here you see Ostrowski making a move, creating some space, and scoring unassisted to tie the score at 3 apiece with 9:57 to go in the second quarter. Bustamante and Angelo back on the face-off line. Bustamante, just a freshman for the Eagles. And Angelo, a sophomore. We mentioned 76% on the face-offs. He's also collected 162 ground balls, which is a high number. And Bustamante with another face-off win for the Eagles. So he is more than holding his own here in this first half. Number 10 is Caleb Glessing. And number 13 is Mason Michel, the freshman. Good patience here by the Eagles. Louis Profeta, number 2, marked by the long stick. Number 25, Alex Zuber. This is Noah Means. Matched up against the short stick. Tries to find a cutter, and he gets it. Shot and a goal there for Caleb Glessing, who took the pass from Noah Means. And Wayne has its first lead of the game on the goal by Caleb Glessing. There you see the pass by Means and the goal by Glessing. 4-3 is the score, 9:07 to go. That comes exactly 50 seconds after the goal by Ostrowski. And as we mentioned, the Eagles with their first lead of the game. There's a clean face-off win for Angelo for the Cougars, and he redirects it to the long stick. Wyatt Huff. And the Cougars will have to clear it. Huff jogs it up toward the midfield line. Now sends it over for Angelo. Now the long stick with it. He's going to wind up and shoot. And Owen Smith with that shot, and a nice save there by Dylan Cohen for Wayne to keep the Eagles in front here 4-3. HFL ball in the restart. It's David Brassey hooked up against Jared Gamble. Brassey stick in the left hand. He's going to carry this all the way around the goal. He was harassed pretty heavily there by Gamble. Now loses it momentarily, but gets it back. There goes Brassey looking for a cutter. He gets knocked down to the turf. No flag down, though, as the ball gets scooped up there by Chase Perryman, and David Brassey's still down. He took a pretty nasty spill there on the right side of the cage, and they'll come out and take a look at him. And while they're doing that, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Section 5 lacrosse.
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, with answers just a phone call away, it's banking that fits your life. Banking on the go from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, investing in you.
Oh, we're back here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. David Brassey able to walk off the field under his own power, so he looks to be okay. Wait and see if he returns. And it's HFL ball coming out of the injury. Behind the goal, that is Matthew Brassey. Perryman with the ball in his stick. 3 goals already today. In fact, all 3 goals for HFL so far. Matthew Brassey to Alex Steinhoff, number 10. Will Sweeney now matched up there. There's a shot and a goal for number 45, Patrick Donahoe. And the Cougars tie the score up at 4 apiece with 7:25 to go. Pass that time came from Perryman, and Donahoe able to finish to tie up the score at 4 apiece. 13th goal of the year for Donahoe. And Perryman picks up the assist. That's assist number 34 for Chase Perryman, the sophomore attackman for the Cougars. And another face-off win here for Wayne as the long stick, Aiden Sullivan, scoops that ball up. He played the wing there on the face-off. As we mentioned, Avery Bustamante more than holding his own, and that's good to see for Eric Carlson, the Wayne head coach. He wasn't sure how that face-off battle would shake out today. Cougars are coached by Jack Beanie. He's been a veteran coach in Section 5 for many years. And he was the head coach last year when the Cougars won the Section 5 Class C title, their first ever in boys lacrosse. There's a shot that just goes wide. Noah Means with the bid there. Cougars have lost in the sectional finals a couple of times, in 2017 losing to Palmac, and in 2005 also losing in the sectional finals. Wayne also has lost in the sectional finals a couple of times, 2018 and 2019 to Geneva. This is Nate Michelle. Moves it up for Ostrowski. Here's Michelle again. Means with it, picked up by the long stick, Owen Smith for the Cougars. Means going to have a shot, and a nice save there by Trevor Reese for the Cougars. Reese comes in with a 54% success rate, saving the ball here for the Cougars. Seems like we say the same things about this strategy all the time, and now they turn it over on the clear. An errant pass is scooped up by Noah Means for the Eagles. But it does seem like we say, well, you need to make saves, you need to win face-offs, you need to control the ball, and that's not unlike any other lacrosse game that we've seen. Profeta with it, sends it behind the goal for Glessing. Glessing picked up there by Alex Zuber. This is Mason Michelle. The freshman shoots and right into the stick of Trevor Reese, who makes a pretty routine save there. Nice outlet pass to Owen Smith. He carries it over the midfield line. And we got a whistle, and I think HFL is going to take a timeout, and they do with 4:56 to play in the first half. We're tied at 4. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Section 5 Lacrosse on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video. You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Welcome back to Canandaigua Academy on the Varsity Media Sports Network. We are tied at 4 apiece with 4:56 to go in the second quarter. It'll be Honeoye Falls Lima ball here after the timeout. See what kind of strategy they employ here, as the ball will be in the stick of Drew Angelo to start things off, number 24. That's Donahoe with it. He's got a goal here in the first half. Behind the goal, it's David Brassey. He was shaken up moments ago, but it's good to see him back in there. Brassey, a senior midi for the Cougars. Pass inside for Donahoe. It goes off his stick and goes out of play, so the Cougars turn it over. And let's see if the Eagles can take advantage. Number 22 is Ostrowski. He runs it up toward the midfield line. And he's able to jog it over for a successful clear for the Eagles. Nate Michelle sends it behind the goal for Glessing. Alex Garrow is number 6. Matched up against the short stick, Donahoe for HFL. Garrow with a little split dodge up top, redirects it for Nate Means. Means to Michelle. Michelle with a left-handed shot that misses the goal and it goes right into the stick of Profeta. He loses it as it's checked free by Zuber. And Zuber with the caused turnover, and he sends it over to teammate Tyler Emerson, who starts the clear. Nice pass at the midfield line for Donahoe. And a good clear for HFL. Starting to get the sense that this game could go down to the wire, as both teams have had good scoring chances and appear to be pretty evenly matched in this semifinal game. Here's Masoud, the native of the Sudan, number 44. Picked up by the short stick there, Noah Means. Here's Perryman. Picked up by Gamble. Perryman sticking the left hand. He whistles a shot over the crossbar. And backed up well there by David Brassey. Brassey draws the long stick attention. That is Will Sweeney. Here's Donahoe. And Perryman has it. Stick in the left hand, finds Matthew Brassey, point blank shot, and a nice save there by Dylan Cohen for the Eagles. Clearing attempt now for the Eagles. This is Gamble. Bad pass at the midfield line. It's scooped up by Wyatt Huff for the Cougars. And we have a whistle, and it'll be another timeout charged to HFL with 2:04 to go in the first half. So we'll take another break as they talk some strategy.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Muggs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and play.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Welcome back to the Varsity Media Sports Network. Joe Seil with you on the call for semifinal lacrosse action from Canandaigua Academy. We have cloudy skies and we had some precipitation in the pregame, but the rain has disappeared, which is a great thing. And they have an artificial turf field here at Canandaigua, which is a great surface to play on. So that weather doesn't appear to be a factor at the moment. Coming up at 7:30, we have the second game of our doubleheader. It'll be top-seeded Palmyra Macedon taking on fourth-seeded Geneva. Palmyra Macedon comes in with a record of 13-1 overall. And it'll be HFL ball coming out of the timeout. We're under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Perryman with the ball. He's had a hand in all 4 HFL goals here in the first half. There's a shot. I think that ricocheted off the crossbar. That was Matthew Brassey with the right-handed bid there for the Cougars. This is David Brassey on the restart. Gives it up to his brother, Matthew. Matthew, the freshman. That's Donahoe. That one goes through the stick of Masuch, but it's scooped up there by Quinn Kaleborn, number 3. This is David Brassey behind the goal. Plays catch with his brother, which he's probably done in the backyard hundreds of times. Here's Kaleborn. Gives it up now to Perryman. Perryman picked up by the short stick this time, Alex Garrow. Not the matchup the Eagles are looking for, I don't think. Perryman's going to jog it behind the goal. Under a minute to play now in the half. There goes Perryman, left-handed shot. I think that hit the crossbar and ricocheted back out, and Matthew Brassey able to retrieve it for HFL. And they'll try it again here. Down to 45 seconds to go. Perryman still matched up against the short stick, Alex Garrow. Perryman still with it. Looks like they want him to go to his right. Pass inside. That goes through the crease. And possession maintained here by the Cougars as Kaleborn picks it up. Here's Kaleborn. Thought about it with the lefty shot. Under 20 to play now. Back behind the goal for Perryman. Stick in the left hand this time. 10 to go. There he goes. Perryman dove into the crease, so he turns it over. 7 seconds to go. Let's see if the Eagles can generate any kind of an offensive opportunity here. Garrow heaves it down the field, and no one in particular able to pick that up. And there's the horn ending the first half of play with the score. Honeoye Falls Lima 4, Wayne 4. We will take a 10-minute break or so. We'll be back with second half action on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, investing in you.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today.
Arjulo over the middle. He's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later.
Going long, wide open, Perazzi, he gets it, Perazzi, foot raise, 10, 5, make it, touchdown, punch, counter punch.
With a trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch!
Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is going to take this the other direction, make it, touchdown, touchdown East.
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust. Investing.
Welcome back to the Varsity Media Sports Network. Joe Seil with you at Canandaigua Academy. We are just about ready to start the third quarter of the Class C Boys Lacrosse Sectional Semifinal game between HFL and Wayne. We are tied at 4. First half action, Chase Perryman for the Cougars had a hand in all 4 goals with 3 goals and 1 assist. David Brassey with an assist as well. Nate Michelle with 2 goals for Wayne. PJ Ostrowski and Caleb Glessing also scored in the first half for the Eagles. And HFL, going from left to right, has the first possession here of the third quarter as Drew Angelo successful on winning that opening faceoff of this third quarter. Perryman, number 20, with the ball in his stick, and he's going to attract long stick attention this time. As number 15, Jared Gamble, comes up to face guard him. There goes Perryman, stick in the left hand. Let's see if he loads it up. That one goes through the stick of Donahoe, but he's able to retrieve it. And HFL will set up its offense here. This is David Brassey. He was shaken up momentarily there in the first half. Senior. There's an opportunity for Perryman, and he shoots and scores. He faked the shot initially and was able to go in and beat Dylan Cohen for the first goal here of the third quarter. He takes the pass there from Brassey, and he had a lot of room to operate as the defenseman there, Will Sweeney, not able to get there in time. So 4th goal of the game for Perryman. He's been a one-man wrecking crew here for the Cougars as they regain the lead at 5-4. Wayne had the lead briefly in the first half, and another face-off win and a shot and a save. 2 saves there for Cohen as the rebound came right out to Kaleborn, and Coen able to make 2 saves there. The first one coming off the face-off win. Drew Angelo had an opportunity. Here's Perryman again, shoots and scores. So Perryman with 2 goals here in the span of 24 seconds. And the Cougars have taken a 2-goal lead. There you see the pass here coming up. There's a wide open Perryman streaking to the goal. He takes the pass from Donahoe.
Goal number 20, Chase Perryman. Assist number 24, Drew Angelo.
He said number 24. I think it was Donahoe that made the pass. And that makes it 6-4. So 5 goals now for Perryman. And we got an early movement there by Avery Bustamante. So yet another face-off win here for the Cougars, who've had possession here for the entirety of this fourth quarter. Here's Perryman loose again. He almost finds that upper left corner with a blistering shot that goes over the crossbar. Cougars will retain possession here behind the goal. It's Kaleborn. This is Madut Masuch, Sudan native. He's picked up by the long stick, tries to work his way toward the goal. Instead sends it behind for Kaleborn. Ball is loose. Let's see who comes up with the ground ball in this battle here. And Masuch comes away with it, number 44 for the Cougars. So nice ground ball there for Madut Masuch. David Brassey picked up there by Jared Gamble. This is Donahoe. He had one of the goals in the first half for the Cougars. Actually, the only one that hasn't been scored by Perryman. This is Drew Angelo, the sophomore, picked up by the long stick, Aiden Sullivan. Good patience here by the Cougars. '22, Matthew Brassey, he's the freshman. And there's his brother, David, the senior. Marked there by Gamble. Pass outside, left-handed shot and a save. That was Kaleborn with the shot. And the rebound is scooped up there by David Brassey. He makes a move. Gamble falls down, and they get it out to Kaleborn again. Here's a shot up top. That's deflected. That was Angelo with the shot. He gets it back, though. There's a shot and a nice save there by Coen off the shot by Matthew Brassey. So clearing attempt here for the Eagles. You get it up near the midfield line. Intended there for Mason Michelle, but he can't handle the pass as Owen Smith came in to interrupt that with the long stick. So good job defensively by Owen Smith, number 32. And this is Alex Steinhoff, shot and a goal for the Cougars. So 3 unanswered here for HFL. As you see the pass, that was David Brassey right on the doorstep on the right side of the crease, and he shoots and scores, takes the pass there from Steinhoff. So 7-4 now is our score, 8:09 to go. And we'll be back in the face-off here with Bustamante for Wayne against Angelo for HFL, and another violation there against Bustamante, and another win for HFL. They've had the ball for the entirety here of this third quarter, kind of the way the first quarter started out, with HFL possessing the ball for about the first 4 minutes, and we're seeing a similar situation here in the third quarter. All the way out near the midfield line, Perryman with the ball in his stick. Sets up a play. They want to get the long stick on him. That's Gamble, stick in the left hand. A shot and a save by Coen. But the ground ball is scooped up by David Brassey to extend the possession. Steinhoff with it, gives it up for David Brassey. That connection worked moments ago for the 7th HFL goal. Brassey loses it, though, and it's scooped up by Will Sweeney, the long stick for the Eagles. And now the Wayne Eagles will look to clear it and try and get a scoring chance. That's scooped up by Isaac Krajewski, number 26. Works it past the midfield line. He's met there by Owen Smith, number 32, who's plays a little physical there for the Cougars. Krajewski loses it again. Couple of long sticks there. It goes out of bounds, and fortunately for the Eagles, they're going to keep possession, although the officials are going to discuss this, it looks like. And they point in the direction of Wayne Central. And here we go. Nate Michelle with the ball. 22 is Ostrowski, and number 3, Noah Means. That one goes through the stick of Nate Michelle, and the Eagles turn it over. So an unforced error there by Wayne will create a clearing opportunity here for HFL. Steinhoff is number 10. That one's over the head of the long stick there. Number 12, that's Tyler Emerson. Picked up there by the short stick, Alex Garrow. Emerson wisely gets rid of it. And here's Steinhoff in the offensive set here for HFL. So the Cougars have had the better of the play here in the first half of this third quarter. We're down under 6 minutes to play. Quinn Kaleborn with it, picked up by the long stick there. Will Sweeney for Wayne. Kaleborn tries to get a shot off there. And it looks like Wayne is going to get the ball here as a nice defensive play there by Gamble as he beat the HFL player, Matthew Bracey, to the sideline. Now they're going to give it back to HFL, it looks like. Bracey with it, harassed there by Hamill. He gives it up to his brother, David. Pass in front and a shot and a goal. That was Kaleborn who got the shot off. That was highly contested, but it bounced over the shoulder of Coeen, the goalkeeper. And 4 unanswered now. You see the pass in front by David Brassey and the goal by Kaleborn. So all of a sudden it's 8-4 now with 5:34 to go. Big third quarter here for the Cougars. Back of the face-off, it's Angelo and Bustamante. Bustamante gets tripped up a bit. Ball still loose, and the Eagles come away with it. Ground ball for P.J. Ostrowski to win that face-off for the Eagles. Let's see if they can generate something offensively here. They've been shut out here in this third quarter, not able to get much possession time. Noah Means, picked up by Brassey. David Brassey, that is. This is Louis Profeta. Here's Means. Shot in that one. Kicked aside there by Reese. Comes all the way out near the midfield line where it's retrieved by Ostrowski. Glessing behind the goal. This is Means. Gives it up for Nate Michelle. Here's Michelle with it, number 23. Picked up by the long stick. That's Wyatt Huff, number 19 for the Cougars. Here comes Michelle, stick in the left hand, trying to bull his way in there. Good defense there by Huff. This is Glessing. Glessing trying to make a move. Shot and right into the cross of Trevor Reese, who makes a routine save and is able to set up the clear. Quickly ahead for Steinhoff. Steinhoff has his stick knocked right out of his hand, and an open goal, and it hits the post. The shot by Nate Michelle hit the goal post. So good break there for the Cougars, and Wayne turns it over. Clearing attempt now by HFL. There's a wide open shot by Kaleborn, and he scores off the pass, the fast break pass from David Brassey. So Kaleborn with 2 goals in a row now. And an unsettled situation results in a big goal there for HFL. You see Kaleborn with making the fake on Coheen. So 3 assists now for Brassey, and the lead is now 9-4 with 3:30 to go. It's been all HFL. Tough break though for Wayne, as the open goal attempt there by Nate Michelle hit off the right goal post. Another face-off win there by the Cougars. And Perryman will go for a jog behind the goal. He's picked up by Jared Gamble. Gamble backs off. Perryman sends that over to Patrick Donahoe. And here's Madut Masuch, the Sudan native. This is Drew Angelo, number 24. Cougars in no hurry now with a 5-goal lead. This is a close game, and there's a shot and another goal for Perryman. I don't think Dylan Coheen even expected that one, as Perryman just rifles a left-handed shot up high, just over the stick. There's Chase Perryman, goes short side on that shot. Quite the sniper in this game, Chase Perryman. That's his 6th goal of the game. He's got 6 of the 10 with 2:30 to go. 3 in each half. And there's Angelo again with a face-off win. Ryan Stone took that draw that time. And the pass is intercepted by Will Sweeney for Wayne. He redirects it across the field for Aiden Sullivan, and the Eagles having a tough time clearing the ball right now. There's a shot in tight and a goal for Quinn Kaleborn, who took the pass from Perryman. So Kaleborn now with 3 goals in the 3rd quarter. Perryman picks up another assist, his 2nd, and all of a sudden it's 11-4. 7 goals now for the Cougars here in the 3rd quarter as they show their might here. Eagles tried to mix it up at the face-off line last time, but this is Bustamante again in there, but the Cougars are going to win this draw as David Brassey comes up with the ground ball. Matthew Brassey gives it to his brother. And here's Kaleborn. He's been a standout here in the 3rd quarter. David Brassey still with it. Gives it up now for Perryman. He'll back it out. Marked by Will Sweeney, number 19. Perryman so smooth for a sophomore. Tough left-handed shot. There he goes again. In front, shot and a goal for Perryman again. So Chase Perryman, unstoppable here in this game. His 7th goal. That's an unassisted goal. There he goes. He just goes one-on-one with the defender. That was Will Sweeney, and he just couldn't keep up. So Perryman now 7 goals. And 8 goals in this 3rd quarter here for the Cougars. Not sure we saw this coming after a really closely contested first half. Team scoring 2 goals in each of the first 2 quarters. There's a shot by the long stick. That was Owen Smith. That bounces out of play. Donnell Hall, number 1 on the field now for the Cougars. David Brassey, though, has it. He's had a couple of assists in this third quarter. And a goal. And they'll play catch as we're down to about 35 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Cale Lawson, number 18, marking Matthew Brassey, number 22. Sends it behind for David. David being chased by Aiden Sullivan. Pass in close. It's intercepted, though, by Will Sweeney with 10 seconds to go. Let's see if he can heave one down the field and try and generate an opportunity. He does. It winds up in the stick of Caleb Glassing, and he'll just send it over the crossbar and out of play, and that will end the third quarter of play, and it's one that the Eagles would like to forget as they trail it now 12-4 as HFL scores 8 times in that 12-minute stretch. So the score is 12-4 in favor of HFL. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with fourth quarter action here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Welcome back to the Varsity Media Sports Network. Joe Seil with you here. We're just about ready for fourth quarter action between Wayne Central and Honeoye Falls Lima. Wayne, the number 2 seed, yielded 8 goals in that third quarter as Honeoye Falls pulled away here, and they lead it now 12-4 with 12 minutes to play. So the Eagles need to win some face-offs and generate some possession time here as we switch sides. The Eagles will be going from left to right, but Drew Angelo wins that draw cleanly to open the fourth quarter, so HFL will have the first possession here in the fourth quarter, and they get the ball right to Grant Perryman, or Chase Perryman, rather. And he has the ball now, picked up there by Jared Gamble. And it really hasn't mattered who's matched up with Perryman. He's been difficult to stop with 7 goals. He's also got a couple of assists in this game, so 9 points total for Chase Perryman in this game. Also 3 third quarter goals there for Quinn Caleborn, the freshman midfielder for the Cougars. Where's number 3? This is Alex Steinhoff, number 10, being chased there by Noah Means. And David Brassey, he's been kind of the quarterback back there behind the goal. And he sends it inside. There's a shot by Caleborn. He was bidding for his 4th goal, but that one sails high. Here we go, David Brassey, picked up there by Aiden Sullivan, the long stick. Actually, now we got our flag flying. They're going to have our first penalty of the ball game. So this one goes out near the midfield line, but Steinhoff is able to retrieve it. There's a pass inside, shot it, and a save. That was Kaleborn with the shot, and the whistle sounds, and we're going to have our first penalty. This is going to go against Wayne as Jared Gamble heads to the sideline. It's going to be a 1-minute slash against Gamble. So we're going to see our first extra man opportunity of the ball game, and it goes to HFL. $10:25 to go here in the fourth quarter in what was a very close game until the third quarter happened. Kaleborn pass over the stick of David Brassey and out of play. So the Cougars turn it over here on the extra man opportunity. 47 seconds left on the penalty to Gamble as the Eagles look to clear it. Sweeney has it, gives it up for Garrow. Garrow's going to sprint it past the midfield line where he's met there by Patrick Donahoe, the short stick defender there for the Cougars. Garrow brings it into the box. 30 seconds now on the penalty. They're going to have to ride this out and wait for the penalty to expire before they can really set anything up. Here's Garrow. He's met there by Steinhoff. Now on the penalty is Garrow, willing to wait here. And now it's expired, and the teams are back at even strength. Noah Means checks in there for Wayne. Still a lot of time left for Wayne, but they're going to have to expedite their possession time here. This is Ostrowski. Gives it up now for Louis Profeta. Profeta picked up by the long stick there for HFL. Here's Garrow. He's going to wind up and shoot and scores. So that breaks the ice for Wayne here in the second half as Alex Garrow just winds up and fires with a left-handed shot. See there at the top of the box, he just fires and scores, beats Trevor Reese with the goal. So it's 12-5 with 8:54 to play in the fourth quarter. See if that can stir on the Eagles here as they need some momentum to carry them. And that ground ball is scooped up by Angelo as he wins another face-off. We got a flag down again. Going to have another penalty coming up here against the Eagles. It's going to be a 30-second push, I believe, on Avery Bustamante. He was the face-off combatant against Angelo, and Angelo had scooped up the ground ball and got pushed down. And here's another extra man opportunity here for the Cougars. And this will be a 30-second variety. HFL unable to generate a shot in that first opportunity. They only had the ball for about 15 seconds before they turned it over. And top of the box, there's a shot by Angelo. That sails wide. Perryman backing up that time. Perryman gives it up now for Matthew Bracy. And there's a shot at a goal for David Brassey. Extra man goal there for the Cougars. Here's the replay. Looks like Kaleborn's going to pick up an assist. And that's who it is. Extra man goal, first of the game for either side with 8:19 to go. Makes it 13-5. Angelo again against Bustamante. And Angelo wins that one cleanly. Picks up the ground ball. Mentioned he had 162 ground balls prior to today. He's added to that total, certainly, especially here in the second half when HFL has possessed the ball extensively. David Brassey will go for a run, picked up there by Aiden Sullivan, the long stick for the Eagles, number 8. Brassey's had a big game here for the Cougars as well. That's his brother Matthew. Kaleborn. Here's Perryman. He's chased by Gamble. No hurry at all here for the Cougars. Perryman will just survey the situation from behind the goal. Now Perryman starts in, gives it up now for Donahoe. His shot is deflected in front. And the ball is scooped up there by the goalie. It's a new goalie, by the way. It's Logan Duval Schwarzenberg in the cage now for the Eagles. Wears number 1. He's a freshman. Split time really throughout the year with Dylan Cohen. And he had a save percentage of 47%. Schwarzenberg did. He was in the cage for some of the better wins that the Eagles had. They defeated Penn Yan about a week ago. It was the first time ever that the Wayne Eagles had beaten Penn Yan, and that was a big win for the head coach there, Eric Carlson, who played scholastically at Penn Yan. Good clear there for Wayne. Noah Means has it checked out of his stick by Steinhoff. Ball is loose. Means comes up with it, and a flag flies, and we're going to have a penalty coming up here, I believe, against HFL. It's going to be Steinhoff. He's going to get a 30-second push violation. So we'll see Wayne's extra man unit for the first time in this game with 6:19 to play. It's really turned into a beautiful night here in Canandaigua. It was cloudy and rainy when we first got here, but the clouds have started to give way to a little bit of sunshine, and the rain is nowhere to be seen, which is good. This game has been element-free. Extra man opportunity. There's Means with the shot. That sails wide. 13 seconds left on the penalty to Steinhoff. Here's Nate Michelle. Lobs it over the defense for Ostrowski, who fires it wide. 6 seconds left on the penalty now. Here's Michelle again. See if he can generate something. Behind the goal for Glessing. There's a shot by Means up top. That one goes high. As the penalty has expired, team's back at even strength. Here's Michelle again. Worked against the long stick. Shot and a goal for Nate Michelle. Quick strike there by Nate Michelle, the junior attacker from the Wayne Eagles. Here's Michelle. You see him backing in against the defender and just creates a little bit of space there. That was Grant Pinecoffer that he was matched up with. So third goal of the game for Michelle. Makes it 13-6 with 5:40 to go. Yeah, we have a violation there on the face-off against Angelo, so Wayne will get possession here. Ostrowski with it. Now Profeta. Back to Ostrowski. Has a little bit of trouble holding on to it, but still has it. Makes his way toward the goal. Shot and a save by Reese. Ball is loose, and Reese comes away with a ground ball, but they're going to award possession back to Wayne here. I think we had a loose ball push, perhaps, that changed the possession. Eagles have it. Profeta up top, marked by the long stick, Alex Zuber. Here comes Means. He's picked up by the short stick, Donnell Hall. Here's Profeta trying to work his way toward the cage. Shot and a save by Reese. Point blank shot there by Profeta. And a nice save by Reese. Clearing attempt. Here's Hall for HFL with a head of steam. Passes that one through the stick of Matthew Brassey, and it goes out of play, so the Cougars turn it over with 4:43 to go. Clearing attempt here for Wayne. And a pretty easy clear there for Ostrowski. And we got a flag down. There's going to be a penalty coming up here against the Cougars. It could be an offside violation. Another flag flies. Pass across the crease and a wild shot there by Ostrowski that sails out of play. And let's see what the call is. Thought it might have been offside, but I don't see imbalance in players out there. Two flags are down. I don't know if there's two separate violations here. Looks like we have a technical. Looks like there are two fouls here. One for 30 seconds, maybe one for a minute. I don't know. Yeah, they did not put the penalty time up on the board. I think it could be a minute and a half penalty, though. Two separate fouls on the same player. I think we saw Wyatt Huff come off the field there for HFL. There's a shot in close by Means, and that goes out of play. So they're not able to put that penalty time up on the clock, so I'm not sure what we had there. 13-6 is our score, and the Eagles are on a man-up opportunity. Here's Michelle. Gives it up for Profeta behind the goal. Profeta looking to feed it inside. Now Means with it. Back outside. There's a shot and a goal for Caleb Glessing that time. It's an extra man goal for the Eagles. There's Means with the ball behind the goal. Gives it up for Glessing, and he just fires a low shot that beats Trevor Reese. Makes it 13-7. 3:43 to go. Face off. Bustamante had that in his stick but lost it. And now the ball is still loose. It's headed for the far sideline. Let's see who's going to get there. Still loose and still in play, and now there's the whistle, and they're going to award possession to the Eagles. So a good face-off win there. Here's Michelle with it. Shoots, and that goes wide. So both teams back at full strength now. Eagles got to go to the goal here, though, as they trail it by 6 with time running down. Here's Nate Michelle with it. Looking to get to the goal again. He tried to shoot it there, but had the ball checked out of his stick by Alex Zuber, number 25, the aggressive long stick there for the Cougars. Here's Noah Means. Means trying to get to the goal. Shoots, and nice save there by Reese. Just got a knee on that, it looked like. The outlet pass, though, is over the head of Owen Smith. The ball is loose. Now Smith tries to scoop it up. Ball is still loose inside the midfield circle there, and finally the Cougars come away with it. Nice ground ball there by Chase Perryman. And we got a whistle and a timeout charge to HFL with 2:38 to go. We'll take a break here too with the score. HFL 13, Wayne 7. We'll be right back.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your...
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust. Investing.
Welcome back to the Varsity Media Sports Network. Joe Seil with you. 2:38 to go. HFL has dominated the second half, particularly the third quarter. They scored 8 times in the third quarter to break this one open. We were tied at 4 at halftime. And it looks like the Eagles have gone back to Dylan Cohen in goal, number 12, junior. And with HFL coming out of the timeout, they'll have possession here. And Cohen might be in there to try to generate some turnovers. As right now the goal is empty. As it's really desperation time for Wayne, down by 6 goals here. We've seen crazier things happen, but it's going to be difficult. And not surprisingly, Chase Perryman will have the ball, and he's going to carry it behind the goal. He gets double teamed by 2 long sticks. Will Sweeney and Jared Gamble both there, trying to get the ball away from Perryman. He gets knocked to the turf, and a flag flies. There's going to be a penalty coming up here against Wayne. So that's going to add to the problems. And now the Cougars throw it away, but we've got a whistle, and let's see what the flag will be. Looks like a 30-second hold here against Jared Gamble as he knocked Perryman to the turf. And now Cohen will retreat to the goal area. 2:11 to go. I still don't think HFL needs to attempt to score here. Oh, they're going to call that a 1-minute penalty, so they called a slash on Gamble. And I'd be surprised if the Cougars even attempt to go to the goal here. Just going to be content to play catch here around the upper part of the box. That pass attempt is knocked down, but the Cougars get it back as Matthew Brassey with the ground ball. 20 seconds left on the penalty. Just 1:25 left in the game. Good movement here by the Cougars. There's a shot and a goal for HFL as Alex Steinhoff took the pass in the slot, and a left-handed low shot that surprised Cohen. And that makes it 14-7. Here's the pass inside. And I think Brassey's going to get another assist. So Steinhoff with his first goal of the game. Had an assist earlier. 1:16 to go. Back on the face-off. Ball is still loose. And finally picked up by Donnell Hall for the Cougars, number 1. The junior. He gives it up to Matthew Brassey. He's chased by Cale Lawson, the long stick. And this time it's Quinn Kaleborn with it. Under a minute to go. And it looks like the Cougars will be practicing again tomorrow in preparation for Tuesday's championship game, which will be right back here at Canandaigua. 7:30 is the start time for that, and they'll await the winner of our second game of this doubleheader. It'll be Palmac versus Geneva coming up at around 7:30. Cougars lose possession there, but there's just 15 seconds remaining. And Wayne jogs it up the field. They get it over the midfield line. And the final seconds will tick off without a scoring chance here for Wayne. And there's the horn ending this one. Final score, HFL 14, Wayne 7. The Cougars improved to 10-8 on the season, and the Eagles dropped to 12-6, and their season comes to a disappointing halt. Big game for Chase Perryman. He had 7 goals and 2 assists to ignite the HFL offense, and it was a huge third quarter by the Cougars that was the difference. They scored 8 times in that quarter. 4 goals in the third quarter for Perryman, 3 for Quinn Kaleborn, and another for David Brassey to enable the Cougars to pull away for the 14-7 win. So that will do it for us here for our first broadcast, but we want to invite you guys to come back at around 7:30 for the second game of our doubleheader. As we mentioned, it'll be top-seeded Palmac taking on 4th-seeded Geneva in the other Class C semifinal game. So thanks for watching on the Varsity Media Sports Network. This is Joe Sile saying so long for now.